God damn. Listen, I don't know if this is gonna be a rant video or if it's gonna be a podcast, but we're gonna fucking do it. Listen, motherfucker. I'm sorry for calling you a motherfucker. Alright, listen. As a kid, I was super angry. I was just super angry. And I didn't know why. And I still don't know why, I guess. But that anger lays inside me. And I've said that's why I do what I do. It's because I need to keep myself together. And I meditated today. I'm going to run after this. I went to work. Brother, it has been a rough one. And I started off the day fucked because I woke up super angry. Just super angry. I don't know why, dude. And I was just on one. As soon as I got out of bed, I was like, it was just because I was woken up. That's what I'm saying. I hate being woken up, dude. As soon as that alarm came on, I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I was going to snooze it. I think I was going to wait for another one. But I don't think I did. I think I just got up. I don't really remember at this point. But so I got up, pissed off, and came out here. Chance had left a little bit of a mess, alright? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? He's gonna pick it up. This is his area. Like, there's no reason for me to react the way I did. But for some reason, I just picked to fight with him. And I started his day off fucked up as well. And it wasn't even really his fault. He had really nothing to do with it. Like, the shit I told him, alright, clean up your mess, I'll clean up mine. That's basically it. But it doesn't really matter. Like, we know that. We both know that. And for some reason, I was just so aggressive and mean towards him. And that's that monster I was talking about, dude. I used to be so mean to people. Just so aggressive and so disrespectful. And say such hurtful things. And I don't know if I did that this morning. I don't think I said anything. We were kind of just both pissy with each other probably because I shot off at him in the morning. He shot off at me back because he's like, I just fucking woke up. What the fuck? But it's really my doing, and I'm taking full responsibility, but I don't know why I did it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me rationally. Like, that's why it's emotions. Emotions are weird as fuck. And I've got it, like, semi under control now, but I feel it still inside me. But that whole morning happened. Me and Chance ended up figuring it out. We always figured it out because what had happened was I was just going off, dude, like just saying shit to say shit. It's just what I do. Sometimes my brain just like, it's trying to explain my case, but it just digs me in a hole because I sound like an idiot and I sound like an asshole because I'm mad. But I put the phone down. I was going to ignore him for a while. And then I fucking started sipping my coffee. Of course, I had a Zyn in. Started thinking, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, what the hell? It's like, why am I going off on cheese this early in the goddamn morning? And I just realized I was being stupid. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Even if it is a problem. Say I did have a problem, which it wasn't a problem necessarily. There was no problem. I turned it into a problem. There was no fucking problem. But even if there was a problem, I could have talked. We lived together. I could have came and talked to this guy. I could have fucking been like, hey, brother, I need you to do this. Come on, man. And give him my reasoning and see what he says and have a rational, reasonable conversation with the guy. But I still don't do that. And I don't know why I don't do that. I just hold shit in till it fucking becomes too much. And I gotta stop fucking doing that. And I gotta fucking start talking to him. And I told him this morning, like, I'm gonna start practicing on you. Like, I'm not gonna dog on you or nothing like that. But like, if something pops up in my brain that and an emotion pops into my body, I'm just gonna say something. I'm not gonna say it in a mean way. I'm gonna try to say it in a rational, reasonable way. But I'm just gonna say it and then see what he thinks about it, and then we can have a conversation about it. But the thing is, it's so hard because we're young. Not only that, but emotions are so hard, dude. Especially me and Chance, we're emotional motherfuckers. We tend to be more emotional men. But we're sensitive, and the Latin root of sensitive, where the word came from, is to feel. So it's just somebody who feels more. What the fuck is wrong with that? I'm a sensitive motherfucker. I feel a lot. I'm fucking feeling a lot, bro. Like, I feel a lot of stimulation coming in from the fucking outside world. And I don't see that as a problem. It just makes me have to deal with myself more, because I'm not suited for all this stimulation. I wasn't like trained to handle it. I was taught to suppress it and taught to push it down rather than letting it just be here and then figuring out how to deal with it and learning skills to adapt to it and fucking utilize it to my advantage. And I wasn't taught how to do that. But what else happened today? So then that happened. Me and Chance were good. I'm going to talk to him again after work. Be like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Because I was like, you never talk to somebody when they just wake up. That is the worst idea on planet Earth. Never in a million years do you ever fucking talk to somebody about a problem you have with them when they first wake up. Because you're asking for a fight, dude. And I realize now I've made the mistake more than once. I've made that mistake multiple times. That's so stupid. The reason is because I get up early, and then I'm like, what the fuck? But the thing is, I was just thinking I haven't got the Zin-Ups in a while, but now I got them. But they might be gone already. But I was thinking, what was I saying? The point is, I gotta stop fucking doing that, to where you talk to motherfuckers right in the morning. And I've done a lot, and it's stupid. It never works out. Let me tell you right now, that shit is one of the dumbest things you could fucking do. Doesn't matter if it's your friend, doesn't matter if it's your wife or your girlfriend, doesn't matter if it's your dad. Never talk to a motherfucker about any... Your boy touched the goddamn microphone. This day's just not my day, man. Nothing's going well. But I'm trying to fucking handle it. Fuck. What was I talking about? Basically, never talk to anybody in the morning. Okay? Second of all, what else happened today? I had a fire drill at work. I went to work like that, of course. I was already pissed off. I didn't want to do a goddamn thing this morning at work. I was pissed. And I was texting Chance, so it's like, dude, I'm already sick of this place. Why the fuck am I here? I was pissed this morning. And then, fucking, what else happened? Then, I get to fucking lunch, okay? I'm feeling okay. Like, I'm not great, but semi-stable. And then, I fucking go out to break at the same time I always do. And the fucking head motherfucking guard was out there. I didn't know it was the head guard at the time. But even if I did, I don't care. But I seen this motherfucker, and I just kept walking, and I had earbuds in. Forgot we had a fucking fire drill. So this guy is like, where are you going? Or something like that. He said it pretty aggressively, and I was like, going to break, and he's like, you better be going to the fire drill. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And he's like, you were going to break in quarter two? That's what he said. A quarter two? And I was like, yeah, I was, dude. Like, what the fuck's it to you? Who even is this guy? What does he care? And even if he is that security, he still shouldn't care. This guy has nothing better to do in his fucking life than tell me that get me in trouble for leaving 15 minutes early. But, like, that's besides the point. I don't have any hate towards this guy. I was gonna hate him. I was thinking about it at work. I'm like, this motherfucking guy. I was pissed. I hated him. But then I'm like, he's just caught in the game of life, man. He's playing this role. He's doing his thing. I can't fucking step on his thing. But he did step on mine, and I had to be the better person, or not the better person, but the bigger person. Because I'm not a better person, but this guy was a dick. That was my whole thing, is he had the attitude like he was better. I didn't even know this guy. I've seen him in the guard check, but who gives a shit? You're another guard to me. And so I start walking back to the goddamn area where my fucking people were. And this motherfucker follows me back. And I see my supervisor start chatting it up with him. This guy pulls up. He's like, telling this guy how I was going to break early. Or telling my supervisor I was going to break early and shit, dude. And I was like, man, this guy was just mad because I told him not to talk to people like that. That's all I said to the guy. I was going to get fucking real pissed at this guy. I was going to start screaming at this guy. Because I was already fucking up to here. And I didn't want to fucking be there. And this motherfucker was being a dick. And so I was just like, alright. Just bite the bullet. Be nice to this guy. I was like, hey man, you probably shouldn't talk to people like that, but I got you. And I started walking back. And then when I got there, he was like, he was just telling the guy that, he's like, yeah, just to let you know, he was leaving. He was like a little fucking kid, dude. I don't like these adult children. And that's like communist ass bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it's a job or not. This is America, is it not? I don't give a shit. It's not some goddamn communist bullshit where we all tattle on each other and we can't trust each other. This is why I don't trust most motherfuckers, because you can't trust most motherfuckers. Most motherfuckers are not to be trusted. Most people are good people, but you can't trust most people with your fucking deep information. You know what I'm saying? With your deep, dark secrets in the closet. But I'm not gay, alright? But yeah, and then I fucking get back there, all that shit happens. I tell my supervisor, I'm like, man, this guy's just mad. Fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? And then he brings me down to his office later. And my supervisor's cool. I know that motherfucker isn't against me or out to get me or nothing. He just levels with me. He's like, man, you got caught. It was my own doing as well. I'll admit it. I got caught. And he wasn't like being a dick or nothing. My supervisor's chill. He was just a nice guy. But he's fucking... I was mad. And then I was fucking just went back to work. And now we're here. That was my day. And that's what I just wanted to say. I didn't know if this was going to be a rant or a podcast. But it's also made me realize, with talking to Chance this morning, that we don't really know when another motherfucker's progressing. Like, we don't know. The definition of progress is subjective, just like anything else. Just like success, just like peace, whatever peace means to you. It's kind of, well, peace isn't really subjective, but happiness is kind of subjective. Pretty much a lot of things are subjective to your perspective and your experience. And that's pretty much how progress is. And so I realized for myself, I would look at other people as if they were lazy or doing this or doing that. They weren't progressing or they weren't working on themselves. But in reality, like, you never know what anybody's doing. Because my example I was thinking was, if a Buddhist meditator fucking walked by you in like New York or something, and just normal everyday clothes, you wouldn't even know he was a Buddha. You would think he's just a normal fucking New Yorker. You'd probably be a dick to him. And same goes for if you fucking saw a genius on the street. You don't know this guy, but he's read all the books on the goddamn planet. And you just look at him like he's an idiot because you don't know who he is. And he looks stupid. Maybe he dresses stupid. You don't like the way he fucking wears his hair. But my point is, you don't know what the fuck a motherfucker's cooking up in their brain. Like, we're always working in here. The subconscious is always going, even at night. So, you can't really fucking say whether a motherfucker is doing good or bad, or they're progressing or they're not. That's not for you to decide. That's definitely not for any human to decide. Our brains don't work in a way that lets us decide that, because progress isn't linear. What the fuck? Progress isn't. It's a hard motherfucker. It beats you down every goddamn day. And you gotta keep getting back up and being like, God damn, this shit sucks. And then you do it again, and again, and again. And you suffer every day. And I feel like just because I woke up mad, and I talked to Chance and this other guy, I was pretty mad, and I just feel like as a punishment, I need to run. I'm going to run tonight. My ankle, it doesn't feel too bad, but, well, it doesn't really hurt that much anymore, but it's probably going to hurt after I run. But I am going to run on it, because I don't really give a shit. I mean, it's just a twisted ankle, so the tendons will fucking heal back. They'll be fine. Yeah, man, hopefully tomorrow will be better, because it was just a fucking hell of a day, and I don't know what the fuck. I know me and Chance are going to talk. We're going to be fine. I know we're going to be fine. We're always chill. He's my best friend, dude. And motherfucker's always there for me. He understands. He gets it. That's why I love that motherfucker, because he really understands. That motherfucker's a good dude. But, I don't even know what the other fucking chunk was at. I don't even know what else to talk about. What else? I tried to listen to a book today, but I was too mad to do that. So I listened to music most of the day. I was fucking just like jamming out, fucking aggressively doing my work. That place is pretty good, man. But I do not want to be there forever. That is like top number one on the list of things I'm never going to do is stay there forever, dude. Because that is a trap. I cannot waste all my time there. Even if I just go to another job and fucking learn other skills, I feel like there's more out there. There's more out there to learn and experience, and I don't want to just be stuck in one spot. And that made me realize I kind of had commitment issues, which that doesn't surprise me. Fucking how my parents were and shit. And I'm not going to get into any specifics because I'm not dogging on them. I mean, they're their own people and they did their own shit. But, like, commitment issues are real. And it's like, it makes you feel like you want to run away. Whenever, like, there's somebody that maybe something could happen, you're like, your brain wants to nitpick and be like, no, not the one because this. They're fucked up this way and that way. Or at least mine does. And I realize that's because of trauma, because Gabor Mate talked. I listened to a podcast with him and Theo, and he was talking about how, essentially, there's two things people do when they're not heard or seen as a kid. Basically, it's like not getting the attention. Like, that's the thing that he talks about a lot, is that it's not necessarily that parents don't love their kids. It's just they don't show it to the kids in a way that they understand, if that makes sense. Like, the kid needs to be shown that they're loved and given the attention and looked in the eye and held and fucking cared for. And people are like, oh, that's babying your kids and shit. But no, to a certain extent you have to. Because you're building a nervous system. You're building a structure in their lives. They need to know that they are okay just being the way they are. Because if you don't make sure that kid knows that they're okay just the way they are and just the way they came out the womb, then they're going to fucking look for gratification. Either through suppressing themselves or through outside, like trying to get rid of themselves, trying to get rid of the feelings within themselves. But he was talking about how there's two options that happen. Either kids decide everybody's stupid, which he said that this is the lesser of the option, but that's what my brain gravitated towards. And that's why I thought I was the king of the world as a kid. I thought I was smarter than everybody, dude. And I'm not afraid to say it anymore because I realize it's from trauma, and I don't think that anymore. I know I'm not I'm retarded, dude. I'm a fucking child. But I thought that everybody else was stupid because I'm like, these motherfuckers don't treat me as I feel like I should be. Like, I feel like I have the potential here, and they're not treating me and teaching me to understand my feelings and, like, what the fuck's going on inside of me. They're trying to push me down. It's weird. But, so I thought everybody else was stupid. Except my dad. I knew he was smart. That may be it. I thought my dad was smart. But I rarely saw him as a kid because he was always working. And then he'd come home and he'd be yelling at us because my mom would tell him we were doing something. And it's like, he just got home, he's tired, he needs to make some food. And I'm not saying it's all my mom's fault either, because she had her own shit she went through, I'm sure. But the other option is kids choose to think that there's something wrong with them. And that's what a lot of people choose is, oh, something's fucked up in me, so I need to suppress that and get rid of that. But there's no getting rid of anything inside you. Like, you're born the way you are, and you can morph that and change it, and you can become a better person. But what you have inside is always what you're going to have. Unless you put more information and more, like, good skill. You got to put more good habits to fucking structure yourself in a way that allows you to function successfully, or else you're going to be all over the fucking place. And I realized that with my fucking anger is I could have hurt a lot of people, and I know I did, like, emotionally, and I hurt people probably mentally, but physically I probably could have hurt people a lot worse if I did not get this shit under control. And I think that's why I value psychedelics and the research that's being done at, like, Johns Hopkins and NYU and fucking Stanford, because I know there's a lot of kids out there that feel the exact same way I fucking did, and they don't know where the fuck they're gonna go, what path they're gonna take, and they have all the fucking potential in the world, especially with technology nowadays. We have limitless knowledge, limitless videos to watch about how to do things and how to fucking be in certain ways, how to live life, how to fucking be happy, be at peace. And especially now we're getting into the fucking mental health movement where we're starting to actually figure shit out. Like, actually cure depression and actually cure anxiety and actually cure the PTSD. We're actually fucking figuring this shit out now. That's why I have hope, because I feel like if we just keep pushing and we keep pushing the message out there that, hey, we can get better. If we just fucking do this shit together, that's all we got to do. Because we're in a sick culture, yes. A lot of bullshit's going on. But we're the people. We have the power. If we just fucking band together, get our own shit together, then we can fucking help everybody else in ways that we can. You can't force anybody to do anything, but what you can do is sit there and listen and talk to people. And I've been talking to a lot of cool people lately. They've been giving me a lot of cool ideas and cool inspiration. And, like, talking to people is awesome. And that's why I want to do it. And obviously I'm sitting here talking to myself most of the time. But I think I'm going to do a pod with Blair on Sunday. And maybe Chance will join if he wants to join. But I just love doing this shit. because you get new ideas and new inspiration for things. And it's a beautiful fucking world, dude. It's a beautiful world. I don't know where we're at. I'm probably going to check. I'm going to have to cut this shit together, so I'll cut this part out anyway. I don't think we're even close, dude. But I fucked it up again. I need to go run, because my limits have been pushed today. And I've gotten a lot better at controlling myself, maintaining calmness, and even when I feel a lot of stress within my being, I can keep it calm, I can keep it civil, I can talk to people. But sometimes it's just a lot. It just feels like a lot. I think that's why I woke up the way I did, because I just woke up and it was so much. I'm like, God damn. And I just fucking felt like I lost my mind. That's how I feel right now. Sometimes you just feel like you lost your goddamn mind, and that's just life, man. I gotta do this shit for like 15 more minutes, dude. Long time. And I don't exactly know what we're gonna talk about. I wonder where I left my phone. Oh, it's over there. I didn't even pick that thing up this podcast. That's a good thing. That thing pisses me off too, because it's a useful tool, but goddamn, does it flood our brain with a lot of useless bullshit, and I feel so stupid a lot of the time using it. And it's such a distraction. Like, you can never get anything done when the technology's around. It seems like, unless you like turn it off or put it somewhere where you're not gonna fuck with it. It's just so distracting, and it's hard to get anything done. Even like work, I get everything done and I keep up, but and then you get home and you're tired and you don't want to do anything else, so you want to relax. But I don't want to just do this shit forever. I could work this same schedule, do this whole same shit. Bago might not work out, but I could go do another job, do the same shit over and over and over again. But I don't want to do that, man. I feel like that's a waste of potential. Even if I don't even fucking do anything. Even if I fucking just... Even if like all this shit I do is for nothing, then I'm okay with it. Because I tried. I'm trying hard, dude. I'm trying to keep it together. I still haven't drank. Hey, man. Let's celebrate that. It's been 3 weeks. Still no sips of alcohol. I thought about definitely thought about it, but I don't think that's necessary. Because no matter the amount of stress and fucking just... It's just stress, dude. I feel it in my body. It's like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Because it's going to go away at some point. You just got to sit with it. And it sucks. It really sucks. And it makes you feel wild. Because you're like, oh my God. But I gotta clip these together. And then I gotta fucking... Because I already fucked it up twice now. I didn't even say that. I fucked this up twice now. Because I accidentally closed the goddamn tab. Because I was seeing what the other video was. That video was only 8 minutes long. That next video was only like 15 minutes long. Or 17 minutes long. This one's only 4 minutes long. And then we're gonna put them all together. It's gonna be fucking 40 minutes. We're gonna have a video. Chance said he's gonna give me this computer when he gets a new one, which is pretty badass. Cause then I can set this up permanently. That's what I need, because my God, is this shit fucking annoying to set up every time. But I do it. I keep doing it. I like doing it. I don't know why I like doing it. See, and I already feel better. I feel better to an extent. Sitting here talking, just fucking getting my thoughts out of my brain, just makes me feel better. I feel like everybody should do it. I think that's why Joe Rogan was telling everybody to do it. Because it just makes it, even if it's nobody, even if nobody's listening, I don't think anybody's listening. The last one, who gives a shit? It's a good fucking thing to do. It's a good thing to do. Even if you feel like shit, dude, Get on here, see what the fuck comes out of it. Because why not? What the fuck else do we have to do, literally? We can scroll our phones, we can watch TV, we can fucking watch all this bullshit, do all this bullshit. We could be distracted all the time, go eat a bunch of food, go do stupid shit, or we can get shit done. Even if it's shit that nobody fucking sees, or nobody cares about, or nobody else cares about but you. Because I care about what I'm doing, and that's all that matters. Who gives a shit what else happens? My supervisor today had told me that he liked the video he saw. He finally talked to me about it because he had not talked to me about it. And then I got to his office today and he's like, I like it. I'm not judging you. And I just told him I want to do more. Like, why not? Just do something. Like, there's nothing else to do around here. You might as well figure out something positive too that keeps you out of trouble and takes up some time. That doesn't have to be a fucking video or a podcast, but you can fucking read, you can fucking write, you can make music, you can do all kinds of shit. And I just now realized that, actually, because when I was like a kid and shit, I didn't know what else to do besides watch YouTube. That's all I did, was watch YouTube. It's the only thing I knew. And when you grow up, watching YouTube is not enough. You gotta fucking do other shit to figure shit out. You gotta read, you gotta fucking listen to podcasts, you gotta do all kinds of shit, dude. It is not easy to be a human adult, let me tell you. And everybody knows that. And it's kind of weird that we all walk around like it's all sunshine and rainbows, even though it's not. Well, we don't really do that. We just pretend. Because everybody's kind of miserable to an extent. It's just how it kind of feels. Because at least around here, to an extent, just because we all just either have unprocessed trauma or we just never accomplish what we wanted to. But I don't want to be like that. That's why I try shit. Because why not? Like, I don't want to sit here and get to the end of life and realize, oh, I wasted all these opportunities I could have done. And why not? Like, why not try something? Even if it doesn't work out, keep trying shit. I want to try archery. I want to try growing medicinal mushrooms and gourmet mushrooms. And I want to, I'm going to probably, if I can get a house, I want to fucking get like a garden out going. Get my own garden. Fucking grow like oyster mushrooms and reishi mushrooms and turkey tail mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms, and the lucine mushrooms. Oh my god. Just a moment of silence here. I think this is the first time today that I've just fucking sat and just not thought about anything. Because I was fucking, my brain always takes me on these wild adventures. And what I mean by that is these crazy thoughts, dude. You're just brain spaz sometime. That's all I can say. Brain spaz sometime. And I know everybody's does. We all have meltdowns or have days where we're off and don't feel right. And I wonder if I'm vitamin deficient. That's what I'm wondering. But who knows? Probably. I haven't been taking my AG1, bro. I've been too broke. I won't lie. Fucking with the last week, I filed for unemployment because Bago had us off. And I thought I was collecting money from the government. But the thing is, you can't trust the government for shit like that because it didn't work. So I had no money for a week. And this week I finally have money at the end of the week. That's probably another reason I've been stressed. Just because no money. Absolutely zero. I've lived my entire life like that. Because it's just, money comes and goes, dude. And it's hard to save. You put it away and then shit comes up. And then you put more away, and then more shit comes up. And it's, or you fucking are just stupid. Spending on food, or fucking snacks, or going out somewhere, or just being dumb. Money's just slippery. It's a slippery little devil. Because everything's so goddamn expensive now. It's a slippery little fucking thing. And I've been just trying to make shit work. That's all I'm doing. Keeping it together and keeping shit working. And I think we got like, I'll do like, we got like 7 more minutes I'll do. And then we'll cut these motherfuckers together. And then we'll goddamn go running. Got back into the gym. That's another good thing. Alright, my lungs aren't the best still, but they weren't the best in the first place. When it gets cold, my lungs get bad. Probably from all the shit I was smoking as a kid. Wasn't smoking crack or nothing, but smoking shitty ass weed and carts and vapes and all kinds of weird bullshit that my lungs were like, what the fuck is this? Luckily, I don't do that anymore. But the message of this video is, don't smoke random shit. Okay? Know what you're doing. Figure out. If you don't know what you're doing in life, figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still trying to figure it out. Life's crazy. Chance and I were talking about how chaotic it was. And I realized through that conversation, because he's saying that it can't be understood, it's all chaos. And he's right. My brain's always trying to understand shit, trying to make sense of it. It's all fucking nuts. And it doesn't make sense. And you're like, Here's an example. We are on a fucking giant organic spaceship hurtling millions of miles through space. And it's spinning. And we have a moon going around us. And the universe is constantly expanding. And that's all I got. But yeah, nothing makes sense. And it's all nuts. It's crazy that we're even here right now. It's crazy that I can do this. That's why you should try shit too, because the amount of time and work and effort and luck and fucking whatever it is, faith, God, whatever the fuck it is, to get our genes to this point was miraculous. Doesn't even make sense. Our ancestors had to survive so much shit up to this point. And not just one generation. Multiple generations. You look at your family tree, if it's accurate, it's going, it can show back. And it doesn't even show back to your hunter-gatherer ancestors. None of that shit. The motherfuckers that were in the trenches. You think World War II and I veterans were in the goddamn trenches? These motherfuckers were in the goddamn trenches. I guess it's hard. That's a debatable question. What was harder, the World Wars or a hunter-gatherer lifestyle? Actually, probably World Wars, because they were getting bombs thrown at them. All right, I retract my statement. There was no bombs getting thrown at these hunter-gatherers. There was lions and shit, but once you figure out how to fucking kill them, it's not that hard. I mean, it's hard and you still die, but every once in a while, but that's just how it happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what the fuck I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking and seeing what the fuck comes out and just letting it all out in the open. Alright? We're here. We're alive. Let's fucking make the best of it. I'm gonna go run after this. I haven't run in a while. Ankle's still a little fucky. Feels alright. Feels runnable. If it feels runnable, I think it's runnable. It might hurt after, but it should be fine. Yeah, haven't ran in a little while. Is this thing gonna die on me? Might. It fucking might. But I'm gonna end this thing soon. very, very soon. Because we got some work to do after this. I gotta cut these together, get it uploaded. Then I gotta go running. And then I gotta take a shower. And then I gotta probably write more of this book. And then I don't know. But if you don't know what, like, I read some of my book yesterday on the podcast. It's not that, I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't read it to anybody. And I'm not going to look at it and be like, oh, this is great. Might be terrible. I don't know. But I'm writing a book. And it's halfway alright, I think. But I also wrote it, so it might be my own bias. Okay? Here's what's going to happen. Oh, I'm getting hungry too. I got an idea for that, though. I gotta move my truck, too, because Chance's ass needs to get in here. Alright. Nah. But for real, we're about to end this motherfucker. I love you guys. Thanks to her for listening to this shit. Sayonara.